Hey everybody, so we are getting into September already, can't believe it. So Alicia here, I am a multidimensional theorist, helping people understand all these aspects of us and the humanness with our wounded child parts, our higher self, our soul self, Mother Gaia, tapping into the Akashic records and having just a broader understanding of what we're experiencing, our paths, our mission, and our soul journeys, and helping us as human consciousness expand together and with compassion and love. And so for September, a few themes that I got before I'm going to go into channeling. And they all tie in together. So number one, if you feel like you're in the same spot that you have been in before, same circumstances, just want you to know you're not. So the wisdom that you have learned between where you were before and where you are now is vast. And so you may think you're in the same spot, you're actually not. And there's a lot of resources when you invite whether your higher self, spirit, soul, the universe to come in and expand your awareness of what is available to you. They're showing me it's like an explosion of like a ha-ha moment that is going to allow a trajectory to move forward on a very high frequency. And so they're asking to prepare for that in a sense of, if you find yourself, say, if you're at rock bottom again, or you're in the same situation, again, just in another, may look differently with other people, take a deep breath and know you're not in the same place, and find ways to rise into solution, because it's easy to bog down, beat yourself up that you haven't done better, you haven't whatever. Allow that to come up, allow those emotions to be felt and released to transform into, okay, solution. How can I focus on solution? What is available to me? What assets? And play around with the universe a little bit, you know? Put yourself forward out a little bit, and then kind of allow it to come to you. Be very clear on your intentions, write them down, meditate that in your aura, in your space, in the what is it? The star chakra, I think, is the one up here, is where you're putting it into your aura. You're feeling it. What does that feel like? If you don't have a clear vision on what it looks like, what is it that you want? What does it represent? Does it represent security? Does it represent connection? What does that feel like? If you're an empath and you feel very deeply, can you concentrate and feel the energy and invite energies in that surround you that have that level of frequency and vibration that you want to call in, right? If you can visualize it. And just allow that. The more you feel it, and if you catch yourself in that worry of like beating yourself up again, be like, okay, it's okay to, talk to that part of yourself that's worried that everything's gonna fall apart, and just let them know, no, we can do this. This is where you are. We can do this. And if there's support, ask for support. If you have support, if you don't know who to trust, ask spirit to lead you. Ask spirit for signs, and allow the universe to guide you in that. So that brings me to number 2, new beginnings. So September, it's a lot about new beginnings. There's been a lot that has been crumbling down because it's not necessarily built on a strong foundation of truth. And this is in so many ways, whether it's in our internal world, external world, governments, right? This is something that is very multiple levels it's happening, and universally, not just here on Earth. There's a lot that is being restructured, and so with that, then it creates a space for new beginnings and the newness that's coming in. You know, we think new looks a certain way, but they're saying to be open to what this looks like, because the structure doesn't necessarily have to be so dramatic, and that the drasticness in which we think needs to happen for change to happen doesn't have to be so black and white. So allow an integration, allow a moment of pause in the resetting and willingness of a co-creation. And then number 3, in the new beginning, and just to allow yourself to witness, right? To witness this, to witness the unfolding, right? We don't always have to do. We don't always have to necessarily have to be part of it, but to allow it to unfold around us and see other people step in and take responsibility for their part, right? It's not just all on us. So we can ask for a new beginning, we can ask for certain things to be manifested, but we're not the only ones that are in control of this. And so when we kind of put the intention out there and take a step back and see what responds and not have it look a certain way, it opens up to a level of connectiveness, a level of union. Yeah, there's a union, right? That goes beyond this I, there's the we. And, even when you're around people, it can be very I. But becoming an observer not only of your own actions and thoughts, but of other people, and allowing that to help guide you and flow where you're being called without force. And just be aware of the expectation. What's the expectation there? The attachment. And then in that, this is what I was looking for. There's going to be a release of material things, as well as way of inside yourself that you thought you may have was never going to let go of, but to move forward for the best for everyone involved. There's going to be a surrendering of what really no longer serves. And the beauty of what something was for you, and the acceptance of that it's best for both of you, whether that's a part of you inside or a relationship or a material thing, that it's just time for, in the sense of expansion, for everyone to part in your ways. So I'm gonna get into the channeling for this month and see what Spirit has for us. So taking a moment and just allowing yourself to settle in to your sit bones, growing a root down to Mother Earth, to the center of Gaia, to whatever dimension is in alignment with your higher self being. And then connecting above to the source, to the sky, to the cosmos, and allowing that energy to come into your heart. Allowing both of these connections just to deep, as you take a deep breath into your heart, and allowing the channel, the message to come through for you, the greatest good, for you to take on what is yours and just leave the rest, and breathing into your heart and letting your unique frequency expand into your aura, into your being. Hasahalayaka ayaya naya haya iyo aya naya kahoe aya Kolalia tati amano ayakatai akatalai akatai amano tati akata amano hai sasi amano iakipoto yamana iana lalia ka sasi amana iatati ata ayakatada yamo hayata iana lalia kotati ana yamodati ata Ayatatiaka, Aralia Manaya Nanaya no Hayasa, Ai Hahihu Kuta, Yaha Manaya Lalia Kota. Yakata Yamano, Mana Yoko Sasi, Manati Kata Lalia Nahiamo Yana, Iakata Lalia Kototi Amana, Tieta Ima Iamuata, Iatatali Katoyasa, Yamana Katiata, Yamano, Tatia Katali, Yamana Hayaka. Ha, no, haka. Hi, ya, hi, ho, ya, ha, ya, ha, ya, oh, ya, 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 oh, ya, ay, ya, kai, oh, ya, ay, ya, 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 Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you for those who keep on standing for Mother Earth. Thank you. Thank you. We commend you and we love you so much. We know your strength and we see it. We see you as you stand for such a beautiful earth to come about. Thank you. Don't give up, please. Don't give up. Your mission is recognized and we thank you. We thank you. She is there. She is there. She is there. She is becoming more. Thank you. Don't give up. 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 Thank you. At this time, there is no words, but just presence for us. As we sit in this human form, allowing these frequencies of vibrations to come in through the portal of light, allowing these frequencies to be embodied and bridged into the human consciousness. There are no words. For allowing this to just penetrate the heart and the soul from the being of essence. From the sister planet of the Mother Earth. We hold this space for you. So it is. Tita tita la li titia mani tia la li titia la li la li la li la li la lo la li la la li la la li la li la lo li la 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 li la 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 li la 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 li lo la li la li la li la la li la li la li la li la la li la li lo la la li li la la pa la li la lo la li la 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 li la la lo la la li la la li lo li la 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 lo We are the ancient wisdom of the trees. bringing forth the remembering that goes far beyond the consciousness of the structural DNA of the human. We ask at this time that you connect with us in a way that broadens your remembering of what happened, that broadens your awareness of the bigger picture, of the truth of formation, of the truth of how you are here in this moment. Each of you holds something so unique that it is only you who can harbor it. And know that if it's not this part of you in this human body, another part of you will. And that other part of you can be embodied in another being. Did that contradict what I just said? No, but yes. The vastness of who we are is the I and the we and the I, very expansive and yet so cellular that it is asking that we come together, that as you become more aware of this uniqueness inside of you, it will be calling forth others. You will be gathering like a forest, and you will all be cultivating and learning and growing from each other in your own unique trunks, yet feeding off of a beautiful lineage of roots and nourishment deep within the Mother Earth, but reached so high to the cosmos, to the Father, that it is in this space you will be nourished forward in your mission. This word mission, you all get so entangled in what does this mean? What does this look like? How? What? And we ask that the search for an external vision of it come from the in. That it is when you become in resonance with your inner light, it is then and that will reflect. And let me be very clear, there is no wrong choice. We all have so many different versions. Some of us do have a set plan in what we are supposed to express, but there are others in which it flows, it turns, it changes, and it's just the sense of experience and the mass of the souls that you touch is the core of your expression, your being. And so what do you want that to look like is the question. What have you experienced? Do you want to transform that into a passion for others? Are you aware of everything that you're experiencing? Or are your feet still off the ground and there needs to be a little more groundedness, a little more rootedness? Is there a tree that has already been rooted to guide you in that? Or maybe you're at this time in need to have a little more expansion in your thinking of what's possible. And that reaching higher within the minds, within allowing the fresh air to clear the brain and clear all what has been implanted in the mind as considered the way or the only option. We ask most of all that is the heart that allows you to bridge these into the one. And that is the walk forward that we take steps, sometimes leaps into what that is. Come and play with us in the woods, hug us, listen to the wind in the leaves, put your bare feet on the roots, feel us, be nourished by us, embrace your body in us. We are here to hold you. Aminaka. One more little quick message. Ooh, coming back into the body. Taking deep breaths, coming back, connecting to your heart, allowing everything to be integrated to the humanness, the mind, the body. Taking a deep breath into your space, into your energy, blessing you all and back into your frequencies. Tuning, trusting you got exactly what you needed. Blessing me back into my energy. Thanking all the beautiful spirits that showed up today for their message and their wisdom and their nourishment as we walk this path together. Thanking you all for listening and coming on. And I just wanted to, the last one that came through was actually really, I really enjoyed it. It was the cicada energy. And it was just really, cicada energy is one that I really resonate with. And there's multiple cicada, there's the cicadas. I think they come up every 17 years. They live in the earth for 17 years, and then they all come up kind of in big, massive waves, and then kind of just die off. And then there's the ones that are the dog days that are coming up now. And it's like this journey that they go through to shed their molting, come out of the darkness, come into the light. They follow this like inner compass to the light, to the knowing, out of the ground for 17 years, where they shed their skin and they come into flight. And making the noises that they do, calling on mates, and then being feed for birds and for adventurous humans who want to eat them. I haven't tried one yet. And other animals. And so there's been a lot of sirens going off in this channel, and a lot of beautiful nature noises at the same time. So thank you for watching, and as we continue to integrate the massiveness into the humanness, part of it, all of it, and the beauty of that, and understanding there's pain in it too, and there's a lot of discomfort, and acknowledging that, right? But we're never alone. So, I'm sending y'all a lot of love at this time. Especially if you're going through a lot of change and awakening and realizations. Don't give up. Tap into the part of you that has already figured it out. The answer is there. Much love and light, y'all.